Yep.
All right. All right. Is officially we're welcome to the call. Good evening. Oh my gosh, April 1st. Can you believe it? I hope you all had a wonderful and blessed-filled Easter weekend. I know that we sure did. We kept ourselves busy, and when you have little ones, there's always the Easter egg hunts and extra activities going on. But we've got a lot to go over this evening. We want to, again, keeping in mind that the Campbells have their monthly motivational call this evening at 9 o'clock. That usually only lasts about 15 minutes or so. So if you're able to hop on that, please do so. Our intentions are not to keep you for a full hour tonight. So, but we do have a lot that we want to certainly go over. We want to welcome our newest consultants. We're going to do some highlights, of course, for the month of March, reiterate some of the incentives and new events that are coming up, as well as share testimony with you all. And then Brian has some training that we're going to close out the call with as well. So, yeah, we should probably go ahead and get started. So, welcome obviously to our newest members here at Team Legacy and our LifeVantage family. Oh my gosh, you guys, 29 new consultants. 29 consultants. Does anybody remember where we finished last month? We had 17 consultants last month. We nearly doubled our total number of consultants in the month of March. That is phenomenal. You should give yourselves a huge round of applause. We are so excited to see this kind of growth. And our overall enrollments were actually, over 70%, Brian? I think it was
Yeah.
total
Mhm.
enrollments between customers and consultants. We
And
were,
that's on top of 50% growth of the previous month. So we went
that's
from
right.
50% growth to 70% growth. So that's great.
Yeah, you guys are just the momentum and the energy that we're feeling has just been incredible and so infectious. And you guys are you're on a roll. So we've got a lot of folks here I'm going to run through as far as names real quick. So welcome to Ellen M. Miller, Tasha Westmoreland, Peter Paris, Emmy Falk, Janet Flickering, Craig Wright, Brenda Knoll, Amanda Lester, Thania, Ruth Miller, Wilma Raber, Yamato Chow, Resource Roofing, Laura D. Mullet, Daniel Stoll, Hashi Bakukin, Bruce Lee Wright, Dennis Miller, May Yoder, Leah Weaver, Leanna P. Nesley, Karen Lambright, Mario Blount, Charlene Bishop, Ivan Yoder, Robin Levon, Lisa Bass, Roseanne Lambright, and Ada U. Miller. So we welcome you to the Team Legacy family as well as LifeVantage. We are thrilled that you made the decision to be a part of this incredible company and its organization. And we're just excited to have you on this journey. And so we look forward to getting to know each and every one of you a little bit more as the year progresses. But first of all, huge congratulations to those of you who achieved the title of Diamond Seller in the month of March. Certainly want to give a shout out here to Henry Soare. He's no stranger. Neither is Rich and Tippy Petrus, Stacy Zerfas, as well as Mark Zerfas. We have Frank and Jan Via, Joel Brenneman, new to the Diamond Seller title. That's awesome. Congratulations, Joel. And Brian and I have officially are joining the Diamond Pool with you guys. So it's a nice place to be. So congratulations to all of you. Again, Diamond Sellers mean you have 4,000 or more in personal customer sales. Also wanted to give a special shout out to our Sapphire Sellers. We had Moses Soare, Gerald L. Levin, Merlin Graber, Velma Schwartz, S. Schwartz, I should be specific there, and David Zublik. So
I got a question
congratulations.
for you, Holly. Is
Yeah,
is Merlin Graber related to Marlon Graber?
it's Marlin. I
I
didn't.
know. It looks like Merlin on the thing.
Well, it does. It does. That'll be some feedback. Feedback taken. But yes, Marlon Graber. So congratulations again for those of you. A Sapphire Seller. They're bringing in 2,000 to 3,999 in personal sales for customers. So again, another huge feat on that as well. Also, we have our emerald sellers. Those are individuals who are selling anywhere from is it 1,000 to 1,999. Fannie Mae Byler, Vernon Wanger, Danny and Cindy Coons, Anna Mae Gingrich, Susie Miller, Perry E. Gingrich, Henry Lee Soiree, Melvin Miller, Nadine Hostetler, Beulah Reynolds, Andrew Christner, Rachel Brenneman, Sandy Koglix, and William Lambert. Now, for anyone who has achieved 500 to 999 in total sales volume, you have achieved the title of Onyx. Now, the reason don't forget, each one of these titles entitles you to a bonus, a personal sales bonus. So if you achieved an Onyx level, then you're going to earn an additional 5% bonus pay on that total volume. If you're an Emerald, it's 10%. If you're a Sapphire, it's 15%. And if you're a Diamond, it's 20%. And that is on top of what you're already earning from the customer sales profit. So congratulations, everybody. We actually had some rank advancements. I'm so excited. I've discovered a new report and how to identify those of you who had rank advanced the month prior without having to wait on the company to send me reports at the 5th of the month. So we get to kick it off. Again, congratulations to our newest rank advancements, March. Wilma Raber, Karen Lambright, Margaret Chupp, and Emmy Falk all achieved the rank of Consultant 2. Now, 3 of these consultants were customers. How cool is that? 3 of these were customers. They upgraded to consultants and they immediately got to work and were enrolling people before the month was even out and already hit the rank of Consultant 2. So congratulations to those individuals. We also had 2 people reach the rank of Consultant 3, Gerald D. Levin and Truman Miller. So congratulations to the both of you. We also have a new senior consultant 1. That's a huge shout out to Wanda Beachy. Well done, Wanda. And last but not least, our latest managing consultant 1, Jonathan Yoder. So congratulations, Jonathan Yoder, and to each of you for moving forward in your businesses and reaching new heights. We are so excited and happy for you. Now, there are a lot of upcoming events that are taking place, both in-person meetings in Ohio, Indiana, Pennsylvania as well. And then we also have some opportunity Zooms that are taking place. For those within the Amish community, I'm putting all of the personal meetings that are taking place in and around your areas in that newsletter that's going to go out in the mail tomorrow. So you guys will be getting that very, very soon. The first meeting is taking place on April 11th for in Berlin, Ohio. Ben and Fannie Mae Byler will be hosting that one. You can certainly reach out to Ben and Fannie Mae directly if you have any questions, but that's going to be on April 11th with a meeting start time of 6:30. There's going to be 2 meetings taking place in Indiana with Belma and Ralph Schwartz are going to be hosting one on the 29th. That's going to be a big event. So the 90-day run that we've been doing, Dr. Don D. Nettles and Marcy hit up Ohio last month. We don't know who this guest speaker is going to be just yet for Indiana. But trust me, whoever the company is able to get to have come in, it's going to be an incredible event. That's going to be on April 29th. The doors are going to open at 5. The meeting starts at 6. And so it's just going to be a blast. So you'll want to reach out to Velma and Ralph Schwartz or RSVP. Again, all these details, the addresses, the phone numbers will all be in that newsletter, or you can go to our team calendar by going to our team website at lbgopro.com, and that will tell you where all these events are taking place as well, so that you can share and promote those. The opportunity Zooms, though, there is a change. Previously, they were on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at different times. The Campbells have switched things up a little bit. The opportunity Zooms are now going to be every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 o'clock Central, and every Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 o'clock Central. So please do make a note of that. The Zoom IDs and the dial-in phone number is the same for both of them. It's just a different ID number, one for Tuesday and one for Thursday. Again, all these updates have been updated on our team's Facebook events page. It's also been updated in the team's calendar, and it will also be included in the newsletter. Brian and I, though, will personally be hosting and doing a live presentation. If you want to make a note, we're moving it to Wednesday. Since we're going to have opportunity Zooms now on Tuesdays available, we're going to do it April 17th and the 24th. Okay, that's going to be at 8 o'clock Central. Same number that you dialed in for the team call today, with the same ID. Again, all that information is available. Then, of course, Brian hosts the weekly MC call. We aren't going to be doing one next Monday because we're actually going to be traveling. However, you can mark your calendars for the 15th, the 22nd, and the 29th. Brian will be doing that. That is not a Zoom. It is simply a dial-in call. Brian usually talks for about 15 to 20 minutes, but it's a great way to stay plugged in, motivation. He shares product information and studies and all that good stuff. Let me see here. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, the number listed is a number that doesn't. Okay, good to know. All right. So Fannie Mae, remind me and I will update the number that I should have on file for you because I had a couple different numbers for you. Okay. And we'll make that update. So also last but not least, this Saturday is going to be the LV2 consultant training. So if you remember, the Campbells kicked off the year with a monthly training. Think of it as like a super Saturday, right? It's a super Saturday. It goes for about an hour and a half. And we didn't have one last month because we were in Nashville. So because there was a corporate event, we didn't have this training. However, we are going to have it this Saturday, April 20th. It's going to be at 11 o'clock Eastern time, 10 o'clock Central. Again, I've already told you where you can find that information for the details. And I believe Brian and I are slated to host that particular training on that Saturday. So, consultant training, it doesn't matter what level you are or rank you are, you want to join us. The Rise Era Incentive Overview. Again, the Rise Era Incentive allows you to earn prizes or tracks, if you will, by enrolling, retaining, and advancing. The company did make some adjustments to the current enrollment piece of it to, I don't want to say make it easier, but I feel like it really does make it a little bit better for you to be able to earn those tracks. So if you personally enroll 750 in new sales volume, with at least one of those being a consultant at 150 points, then you're going to earn an enrollment track. And there's no limit to the number of enrollment tracks that you can earn. Also, the company announced a Rise Retreat. This is a new incentive trip that they're offering. That if you earn 10 enrollment tracks between February and June, you will qualify for a trip to Park City, Utah for the Rise Retreat. What a huge deal that would be. A huge shout out to Velma Schwartz. She already has said that I'm going. She's like, I'm going. She's already making travel arrangements as she is working to earn those 10 enrollments. Stacy's giving me a thumbs up. She's like, I'm totally going. I'm totally going to Park City, Utah. Stacy's going to make it happen with her 10 enrollment tracks. And I talked to Joel Brenneman even this morning, and he told me, he's like, I'm going to Utah. I was like, oh, you are? He goes, oh yeah, I'm going. So I love that you guys have already made those determinations and have your sights set to attend the Rise Retreat in Park City, Utah, which I believe is going to be in August. So continue to do the behaviors that are going to grow your business, which is retain those customers, get them on subscription. By doing that, you're going to advance over time while you're enrolling new folks, and you're going to earn those prizes. After the Rise Era Incentive Overview, I think, what do we have next? It's next. There we go. All right. If you haven't already heard or seen, the product promotion for the month of April is the Rise AM. Love this product. I'll be honest. I take this product every single day. Love this product. The free Rise AM. You will get this free, you and your customers, with any 200 subscription order. So again, if they're already on subscription and spending $200 or more, they're going to automatically get this product in their subscription for free. If they're a new customer or consultant coming in and they spend $200 or more, guess what? They're also going to qualify for that free Rise AM. So I love that the companies, last month was the D3 product. I know a lot of people cashed in on that. And I think the month before that was the Omega. So I'm liking going ahead and seeing all of these. And so we love stories. We love stories. We love testimonies. It's part of the reason why we continue to share, in my opinion, is hearing how these products impact other people's lives. So I handpicked a story that I wanted to share with you all about a 17-year-old and really just her growing up with the LifeVantage products. And so she shares her story by saying this: my life has been changed drastically. I had severe lung disease because I was a preemie. And because of that, I've had a hard time grasping concepts and learning in school because I've had to always concentrate on breathing. Can't even imagine. I have an inhaler, breathing treatments that I used to have to take 3 to 4 times a day, and oxygen kept in the closet as needed. Now, since being on Protandim and Axio, I have only had to use it 2 to 3 times a year. 2 to 3 times a year, from 3 to 4 times a day to 2 to 3 times a year. Our lungs and cells newly develop every 2 weeks, and taking Protandim every day helps my lungs strengthen. I'm so grateful that my breathing struggles don't take over my life anymore. I've had a better time in school, and I notice a big difference the day I have Axio, or the days I have Axio. My teachers notice a difference too, and it's really nice to be able to have a tool to help me do and be my best every day. Kalisha. So there's so many stories, countless stories like these. And I know if you have your own story, I would love for you to drop a 1 in the chat. I know that many of you have your own personal stories as to what these products have done for you. And so what Brian and I wanted to do is we are inviting you to allow us to help document your story. So if you are willing to share your story and document that story with us, we will, of course, we're going to give you a free bag of Axio, just as a thank you. But obviously, it will be a way in which other people can share your story with other people as well. And so I just think there's too many of us that have stories out there, especially on our own team specifically. And maybe we keep it to ourselves, or we maybe just share it, now and then. But I want to be able to start sharing you and your personal wins that you're having with these products. So please email or call Brian or I and let us know that you're willing to document your story with us. We'll let you know what that means exactly. And we'd be happy to gift you a free full bag of Axio.
Yeah, and I think folks can write it down as well. So they're going to write it down. If you have email,
Yeah.
email it, or write it down in a letter and send it to us. However you want to record it.
Yep.
They're in paper form or electronic form, and get it to us.
Yep.
Don't worry about compliance with it.
Nope.
Say whatever you want. We'll scrub it, to make it maybe not 100% compliant, but a little bit compliant before it gets passed on anywhere. But so don't worry about that in this as you record it.
Right. All right. So yes, so that was the story that I wanted to share with you guys tonight. And Brian, were you gonna maybe share what we're looking to do for our MCs with when you start?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of
Okay.
had, just to give them a general sense. So really, we're really trying to help people get to that MC rank, the managing consultant 1 rank. It's a big deal to get to that rank. You have basically 6,000 in volume. Okay, 6,000 volume is what you need to get to that rank. And I think we haven't fully hatched this yet, but we want to do something special for the people that are MC1s and above. in our organization in terms of some very focused, specialized, high caliber training, and not just from us. Where I'm bringing in the biggest of the big people that we can get onto that to help people get to that next level, get to MC2, MC3, and get to executive there. And so, of course, we're going to help consultants and senior consultants, get to that level. But that should be extra motivation. If you're sitting at SC3, senior consultant 3, hopefully this is extra motivation for you, because we're really going to make it special. And you're going to hear from the other managing consultants on the team saying, "Oh my gosh, you got to get to MC1 because this is so great. It's so phenomenal. It's going to help me, it's helped me immensely." We hope to hear those types of comments from the managing consultants. So we're still baking this idea right now, but and figuring out who to have on there in terms of training. But if you're a senior consultant right now, we were just going to give you some extra motivation to get to that MC1 level, 6,000 in volume, so you can participate and benefit from that high caliber training, personal growth, leadership, all that good stuff, right?
Yep.
Make you a better you.
Yep. It's not gonna be, we're not gonna be just talking announcements. We're gonna pull the curtains back a little bit, right? And really talk to you as the leaders in which you're growing into be. So we're really excited about that. And again, you've got to qualify by being a paid as MC1. So this isn't something that we're going to record and just put up on our YouTube channel and everybody can watch it. Only those who have earned the right to be in that room are going to be able to hear what it is that we share. So yeah, we're excited about it. We're excited. We hope you guys are excited about the idea of being part of that private group as well. So if Annie Mae loves it, so that's good, right? All right. So let's go ahead, and I think Brian had some things that he wanted to share with you all. If you do, of course, have questions, feel free to drop those in the chat as we're going on through the evening, as we're going to get ready and wrap things up here. But I know, Brian, I was going to turn it, now that I've done all the announcements, which is just like, right?
Yeah. Get to the meat.
We're gonna get to the meat. I know. I'm letting you do the heavy lifting tonight.
Yeah. Do you have the info for the Campbell call, just to announce that real quick to people?
Yeah, I can hear 1 second.
So at 9 Eastern, so a little over half an hour from now, Skip and Jill Campbell are going to do their monthly momentum Zoom
Motivational call, yeah.
And so just teaser alert, we're going to do some training, a little bit of training on that as well. So so you want to tune into that.
Let me see here. I'm putting it in the chat. So the phone number, wait, you want the phone number too, right?
Yeah, and any of the Zoom dial-in numbers should work with this. So guys, the meeting ID, the Zoom meeting ID for 9 p.m. tonight is 926-8786-8051 for those on the phone. Those are online. You can see that in the chat. You can dial in at 669-444-9171. And then punch in that meeting ID and get to that. So that's occurring in about 33 minutes from now. So there's a lot of things I could talk about. I've just been kind of reflecting as of late, just things that we've learned. And it's kind of funny because I feel like, even though we've been in this business 12 years, I feel like we've learned more in the past 2 than we did the previous 10. And we're always learning more. And I think for all of you, you just be open to learning new things. And some of you are getting in your own way, because we got in our own way quite a bit. I mean, right from the get-go, we were in our own way. I mean, right away, I was thinking, oh, I could do this. This will be simple and it'll all happen fast. And none of that was true. And so just think about a lot of things that you believe to be true right now may not be true. And you got to be open to learning new things and recognizing what's really true and what's not. I wish I had, and this, I hope I don't offend anybody by saying this on this call. I wish I had $1 for every time I've heard someone not necessarily on our team, but people in LifeVantage say something's got to happen. You know, they say something like, I hope something happens. Something's got to happen. And it just made it sound like they're sitting there waiting for something to happen. And if you're waiting for things to happen, it's the wrong thing because you got to go out and happen to things. I think Dr. Seuss said something like that in one of his books, you know. It always reminds me of the phrase, those that are waiting for their ship to come in are always missing the boat. I love that phrase. I heard that once and it's just been so true. And so you've got to be a business owner. You've got to go out and act in your best interest, and you got to go out and happen to things. You've got to make it happen. It's not just sitting there waiting. Things aren't just going to happen. People aren't going to magically just pop up in your downline and people get placed under you, and it doesn't happen. Okay, it's called network marketing, not net weight marketing or net wish marketing. It's network marketing, and so my advice to you, if you are sitting there thinking this isn't happening fast enough, things aren't happening like I thought they would, um, and then I would ask you a couple things. One, are you talking to enough people? I think that's the number one reason your business may not be growing is you're not talking to enough people. You're still talking to cousin Eddie, you know, for the past 5 years, and he's not going to join your business, right? Um, and find new people. Keep finding new people. Go where people are, okay? And just be intentional about having those conversations. And Holly put it in the chat because that's a quote. I think Eric Worre said it, and I'm sure others have as well, is all business is conversation. Doesn't matter what business you're in, it's all conversation. So we got to have conversations with people. And so many people right now are struggling with not physical health. Okay. Really, they need to be proactive. Even if they're healthy people, they want to stay that way, right? So we're not just looking for sick people. We're looking for anyone who can fog a mirror. Anyone can fog a mirror is our customer, is and a potential consultant, because it's not just physical health, it's financial health as well. You need both. If you're lacking one or both, life is going to suck. It's just going to be horrible. It's going to be terrible if you're missing your financial health or your physical health. And we've got the solution for both of those things right here. But here's the catch. Not everybody can see it. They just can't. And it was hard for me, you know, especially in the beginning. I'm like, why can't people see what I see in this? Because I thought when I signed up, I thought everyone's going to see it the same way. Everyone's going to see that ABC primetime and say, I want that. Sign me up. And that doesn't happen. It doesn't always happen. A lot of people, they just have questions. They want to go off and do research. A lot of people are skeptics. And that's not the people we're looking for, or it's not the right time for them. I never give up on those people. Okay, I'm always going to circle back every so often. And I've told most of you the stories. The leaders at the top of our biggest legs are people who said no. They originally said no when we first offered this. The one I had to chase down 10 times. You know, I had to call them up 10 times just to get them to sit and watch the stinking video. Okay. What if I gave up after 9? Say, he's not going to watch it. Okay. But it took that 10th time for him to say, all right, I need to shut Brian up because he keeps calling me about this video. I need to sit down and watch it. And so most of you on this call are here because I did that, and he saw what I saw. And the other leg was someone who told me to go jump in a lake when I first showed it to him or talked about it. And he only gave me like 5 minutes of time. And I did my best in that 5 minutes. And he said, nope, nope, get out of here. And some things happened over a year where our business was growing. You know, I didn't let my business depend on his no. I mean, it actually motivated me to go out and talk to more people because I wanted to prove to him that this is going to work. And a year later, we had rank advanced, where some changes and some things. And I thought, I'm going to call that guy up again. And I called him up and I told him what had happened. And he says, you know what? Let's sit down for lunch. Let's talk about it some more. In fact, I'm going to bring my brother. And that led to, what's our currently our second largest leg. So just some more examples. I'm not here to toot my own horn. I'm just here to give you hopefully some inspiration and to kind of impress upon you, to one, get out of your way, get out of your own way. Two, find people with vision that see it. Okay. The people that don't see it, all right, they go to the back of the line. We'll circle back and hit them later. We're looking for the people with vision, because that's what we're about. We're about cutting edge technology to help your body do what it used to do when you were young. That's what we're all about. You need vision to see that. You need vision to see that we have a different way to make a living, a good living, a way that actually gives you leverage so you get your time back. Because honestly, most people, the only reason they want to sign up for that second job, the only reason they want to sign up for more hours, the only reason they want to sign up for to get a promotion is to make more money so that they have more time. And it's actually a fool's errand, because it gives you anything but. It just takes more time, right? But people want more time, and you're not going to get that without leverage. And we've got the best program in town that's going to give you that leverage. So we need people that can see that, and those people will be consultants. The people that just see the product, they're going to be your customers. But the people that see the vision of leverage are going to be your consultants. And the last thing is, quit waiting for things to happen. You need to go out and happen to things. Make it happen. No one's, you're in charge of your business. No one else is. Holly and I and a lot of other leaders here on this call are here to help you. And but you need to build your business. We will help, but you need to build your business. And so make sure you're having more conversations and start tracking it. Because if you're sitting there wallowing like, oh, why is my business growing? Well, how many conversations did you have this week? How many last week? Are they trending up or trending down? Are you talking to Cousin Eddie again for the 500th? Right? So I just want to share that with y'all, and just remind you all, we absolutely want to see you all succeed. That's our culture, is we're here to help everybody, even the people that aren't on our team, we're here to help. So reach out to us. We love getting questions, love getting calls, and look for those opportunities to help you out where we can. So, Holly, any last words before we let everybody go?
Yeah, I mean, again, I just want to say how proud that we are of all of you. I don't think that you realize, you know, for our enrollments and our volume to have increased as much as it has in just 2 months, 60 days, it's so powerful. And the impact that you're having is huge. And there are individuals that we know, even on this call, people who have persevered. Those of you where you have been weathering the storm and life has happened to you and been happening to you, and you are pushing through it. You're focusing on what you can focus on, and you're controlling what you can control, and you're making an impact, and you're positively influencing other people's lives. And because of that, you are being rewarded because you've stuck through with it. So we're proud of you. We congratulate you for still being here and for seeing the power in what we have and locking arms with us. And like Brian said, let it all what is it? All tides rise ships or something. I
All
don't know.
ships, tides raise all ships, or it's
Yeah, I'm like
something
totally
like that.
bashing it up. I know, so eloquent, right?
A
So
rising
eloquent.
tide raises all ships,
A
I think.
rising tide raises all ships. A rising tide raises all ships. And we want you guys with us on those ships. So again, congratulations to you all. Thank you so much for joining us. This recording will be loaded on the dial-in call for the Amish line tomorrow, and we will also put this replay on our team YouTube channel. Again, go to the team website, lvgopro.com, and you'll be able to access it, the YouTube channel through there as well. So if none of you have any last minute questions, we're gonna bid you adieu. Wish you a fantastic new month, new week. Have Have an awesome week. And that's it. I think that's
All
a
right,
wrap.
guys.
Yeah.
All right. Don't forget about the Campbell call
Oh,
in
yeah. 20
20
minutes,
22
22 minutes,
minutes.
22
All right.
minutes.
See
That
y'all.
one will be a lot shorter, I promise.
All
All right, guys.
right.
Have a good night. Take care.